What up, guys? Any tier here, Guild Forever, however you want to call me. We are going to be reviewing Little Bastas episodes 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. We have completely finished all of the episodes for Little Buster's Refrain, and we have now completely finished with the story Little Busters. And I'm not gonna lie to you. What is with this computer? Feels like there's always noise on it. Oh well. Anyway, whatchamacallit, so that was it for the Little Buster story. I gotta say though, it is by far one of my favorite stories in regards to all of Kyoto's animation. Everything they've done, out of everything they've done, this is by far my most favorite out of the bunch. Little Buster, like before Little Busters, I think it was Clanad. What else? Canon was good. Air was, it was okay. It wasn't, out of all Kyoto's animations series, Air is possibly one of my least favorite. It's not just so the ending, it's just thinking about it. Canon was better. Clanad was better. Little Buster's Refrain, for me currently, is by far the best out of everything they've done. This is by far my most favorite series. Hands down, a masterpiece. Definitely deserves praiseworthy. Like, after everything I've seen, yeah, this story definitely deserved the second season. It's one of the few that I've ever seen to get a second season. Canon doesn't do it, and Canon was a masterpiece too, along with Clanad. No, well, Clanad did get a second season, so that one was a masterpiece too. But for me, Little Busters takes the cake because all of this that happened, everything Riki went through with the Little Busters in these previous episodes, were all from a fake world that Kyosuke and some of the others that suffered at the hand of this accident. Apparently, it's some sort of magical force to where they were able to recreate a world where these two are in it, and because the reason why they made this world is to make them strong enough to survive and look past the horrors of what's going to await them once they wake up from this fake world. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was, oh jeez, I was so scared. I thought they all died, but apparently they didn't. Not all of them did die. The only ones, yeah, nobody died. Thanks to Riki and Rin's strength, they were able to save everyone, to where everyone surviving. Kyosuke's efforts were not for nothing, but I'm glad though, in the end, everyone did survive. That was by far the most happiest. I'm not gonna lie to you, if Kyosuke died, I probably would have been crying a river. That would have hurt more than anything, because looking back at it now, after everything I've gone through with the series, I gotta admit, Kyosuke is my favorite character. Before it was Riki. Now it's Kyosuke. After everything he went through, seeing his character, he had one of the best character developments, let me tell you. Oh my god. Riki has an amazing character development also, but just Kyosuke, man. Best character in the whole show. Just saying. Especially when he was crying toward the end. God damn, that got me straight in the feels, bro. That got me so hard. Jeez. That hit me like no other. But I'm glad all of them were fine toward the end. But I want to know something. If this was all a dream state, right? How the heck did like Rin and Riki end up outside the bus? When I'm assuming once they woke up. That's when everything went to where it. That's when they wake up immediately after the accident happened. I'm assuming they woke up and they went back immediately after that. Like immediately after the car crash and everything, like the bus crash and everything. What I want to know is how did they ended up outside and be alive? I was thinking maybe their bodies fling through the window, but if that did happen, they should have been dead, like legitimately dead. However, I think the reason why they ended up the way that they did, because in episode 10, we saw Kyosuke moving around a lot and trying to find the bus, or smelling what he thought was gasoline. So I'm assuming what happened is that Kyosuke, in fact, he was able, with all his strength, with everything he had, he was able to pull out what survivors he could. And the ones he pulled out were, in fact, Rin and Riki, because he knew those two specifically survived. How long this was lasting, I have no idea. I'm assuming this accident and everything about it, I'm assuming it lasted at least maybe a few days. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. When Riki and Rin woke up from their little fake world dream, was it immediately after the accident, or did the accident already occur a few days after? Because it looked like it may have happened. It can go either or. It looks like Rin and Riki woke up immediately after the accident happened, because you saw when Kyosuke, when he touched part of the bus, I'm guessing it was the radiator or the engine, it was burning. It was still hot. So it may not have been that long. So I'm thinking it was immediately after the accident, or maybe a day afterward at most, because there's no way it would heat up that much, and there's no way it would still be that warm if they were gone for a long while. And someone would have noticed, like, obviously, if you see smoke and everything, definitely anyone would have noticed that a long time ago. So someone would have definitely come, like, way past that. So yeah, I'm assuming Kyosuke did pull them out, and the most it lasted would be maybe a day? Like a day, or I'm assuming it happened like immediately after, because there's no way they would have survived if it passed a day. Let's be real, they all would have died. That's why a lot of this makes sense. I will admit, like, everything's becoming more into focus, because I was wondering what the whole thing was about with the secrets of this world. Kyosuke being able to do the crazy things he was able to do. And to think, Masato knew everything from the very beginning and just played the idiots. And he was by far the most convincing. The fact that he knew everything and was playing the fool this entire time, like, damn, takes a lot of strength to do that. Knowing that at the end of the road, you will not be there for your friends. You could potentially die, not be there anymore, and they're going to have to move on without you. That's a tough, bitter pill to swallow. Kengo. That would explain everything. Why he was so against joining the Little Busters from the very beginning of the series. This explains everything. Why he's always so resentful. Why he acted the way he did. It's just that he didn't want to get hurt. He didn't want to, like, be involved in this, because he feels like he would only cause them unnecessary pain. But yeah, that's the main reason why Kengo never wanted to join. How can I say? That's why in the beginning he never wanted to join the Little Busters. It makes perfect sense now. I was always wondering why he acted like a douche in the beginning. What's with all the secrecy? What's going on? Why are Rin and Riki the only ones that were alive? And why are, like, they such the focal point? Why is it that Rin and Riki have no idea what's going on, yet everyone else apparently knows? It all makes sense now. They're the only survivors, and that's why they don't know. and the others do, because they were believed at that very point that they were in fact dead. They pretty much committed to the idea that, look, this is what it's like. You know what? You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. I'm gonna die. The best we can do is spend our lives the best that we can, while we can, enjoy it, and help these two become stronger. That way, when they wake up, they'll able to overcome this issue and survive. You don't have to. Everyone survived. That was very satisfying. Very, very. I was worried like nuts. I thought it was gonna pull an air on us, where literally almost everyone in Little Busters die, and Rin and Ricky pass on, and they have to live on with the fact that their old childhood friends and the new additions to the Little Busters will in fact pass away. That would have been a sad story, man. But still, it was a very enjoyable one. All of this was very enjoyable. But anyway, I'm going to cut to the chase and go on to proceeding to the questions. With all that said and done, who is by far your most favorite character in the entire series? No, like who is your absolute number one for you? For me, at first it was Ricky. I'm sorry, man. Kyosuke, all the way. No doubt in my mind. Let me know who's yours. Question 2. If you were in Kyosuke's position and you had the power to create this world, to do all these things that he was able to do, you knew the end result. You know what would happen, while there's your sister and your best friend that are still alive. Would you have had to be honest? Would you have had the strength to do what he did? And if you did, if you were able to save one more person among the Little Busters, if you could pick one more person aside from Ricky and Rin, who would it be? Assuming everyone else will die. If you had one more person you could save, who would be? Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. Really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guild mates, and I'll see you guys all in future videos. Man, really great story, man. Really great story. I'm sad that it's over. I still got Angel Beats, and after Angel Beats, I will be adding one more new series. But once again, this is a series that a subscriber bought, so I am not going to ignore that. And no, they did not buy with actual money. They used a currency that was invented by one of my mods in the Discord, and that's how they were able to purchase. They purchased through in Discord currency you can earn by chatting, playing games, whatever, etc., stuff like that. But anyway, guys, that's it from me. See you guys in future videos. Peace.